right, guys, welcome back to the CES stage here at CES 2012. We're on the CNET stage. This is going to be a reunion of sorts. We had 50 here last year. He's coming back, making some more noise. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, make some noise. 50 Cent in the house. I think you guys could do a little better than that. Come on, 50 Cent in the house. There we go.
We got to boost the morale around here.
How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm excited.
Reuniting, it feels so good.
Yeah, man. This is the second year in a row, CES. You know, I come out. This time, I actually have physical product at retail.
Yeah, you know, you've kind of been through the CES experience because sometimes products are announced that don't make it, but
right.
you're bringing a product this year, right?
Exactly. I was here and I had a really nice picture last year. And then I went through the manufacturing process and rebuilding an actual company. I had to acquire Kono Audio in order to create SMS Audio and launch this actual project.
So let's talk about the headphones for a moment, right? This is SMS Audio. This is your company, right?
Right.
And can you kind of talk about some of the technology, because I love the wireless aspect of what you have going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, the marquee product from SMS Audio this year is the Sync headset. It's a wireless headset. A lot of the wireless headsets that you see on the CES floor are utilizing Bluetooth technology, which was originally created for telecommunications, so it compresses the actual files, so it doesn't have the same sound quality. The Sync headset uses a clear wireless 16-bit technology that allows you to be 50 feet away from your source of music, and they sync up to 4 headsets to 1 source. And because I wanted to make sure that I had the highest quality sound for all genres of music, it's set at the best possible sound quality, and then it has like a bass booster for someone who would like to listen to it with additional bass. It has an onboard EQ that allows you to volume up, volume down, fast forward, and to rewind tracks from the actual headset.
So you pretty much just did a product demo right here, real
Pretty
smooth.
quick.
He's on it. Now,
yeah.
50 also with SMS Audio, with the clear technology, it goes what, 50 feet?
50 feet away
distance?
from your source of music, yep.
And full CD audio quality, right?
Right.
All right, that's killer. Now, another thing that maybe a lot of people don't know about what 50's been doing lately is your Street King initiative and how that ties into the headsets.
Yeah, Street King, I actually was traveling. You know, my music has taken me places that I didn't even imagine. You know, I've been all over the world, and when I was touring in Africa, I came across something that was a bit more extreme than low-income housing that I actually come from, and I wanted to do something about it. I know what it feels like not to have money, but not to have anything to eat is a whole nother level of not having. And when I got back, I started working on the actual project, so I created an energy drink. It's called Street King, and I partnered with the United Nations World Food Program to provide a meal with every bottle of the energy drink that's sold. I thought it was important to partner with an organization as well established as the United Nations to create confirmation to the general public that it would actually reach its charity. You know, and because it's the organization, it would provide aid for Haiti during an earthquake or Japan during a tsunami. I felt like it was sufficient. And following that, what I got through social networking, through my Twitter and through Facebook, all these other things that I utilized was 50, we got people hungry here. You know, and when you look into it, 1 in 6 Americans is actually, we got 1 in 6 Americans within hunger now here in America. So it is an actual issue. It's not a third world issue, it's a world issue. And what I did was I partnered with Feeding America, which is the largest, the leading domestic charitable organization against hunger in America. And with the purchase of these headsets through smsaudio.com, with each purchase from the U.S., 200 meals is provided for each actual headset to sell.
See, that's incredible, guys. I mean, you got to give a round of applause. This is a shift, right? I mean, honestly, last year you were here showcasing the headphones. We were talking about how much you won in Vegas. Did you get any winnings this year, or how you doing right now?
I ain't doing too good this time. But, you know, it's up and down. Don't worry about it.
But this is a shift that we've seen. You being a lot more involved in philanthropy. I mean,
Right.
is this the maturation of 50 Cent?
Absolutely. I want to promote conscious capitalism or philanthropical capitalism.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, to find finances that we seem to not be able to find through our actual governments. I think the way to do it is through business. You know, according to World Bank numbers, 1% of business would alleviate all extreme poverty. So I feel like if I can actually influence my peer and we can influence other young entrepreneurs to create a new standard that will allow us to find the finances to make a change. I think with the major corporations that are out there now, the major shareholders, to give up 1% of their actual shareholdings wouldn't change 1% of their lifestyle, but they're just not conditioned to give. So, you know, you just got to start somewhere.
There you go. Now, you also talked about your experiences, you know, with Twitter and hearing from the people.
Yeah.
You love Twitter. You were there before Twitter existed. You're here
Yeah.
now with Twitter there. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm excited. To see these companies grow, like that's even a big example. Like Google's only 10 years old. And we know what the value of that company is. Now, if it came in under this type of business model, it'd be really exciting. So for those people who aren't interested in an energy drink or a headset, you know, the business model itself is exciting. And I was inspired by the Tom shoe model, where if you buy a pair of his shoes, he provides shoes for someone in need. I just feel like people can't eat shoes. You know, hunger's an issue, so let's just do it a different way. You know, I put the remix on it, and let's see how far we can actually take it.
Now, also just reading about some of the things that you put on Twitter recently, like you're already smiling, right? Your mindset's in a different place. You know, I don't know if it was blown out of proportion, but you did mention how, you know, life is short.
Right.
You might die soon, and everyone's like, "What is 50 like suicidal?" But
No.
really, it was a different message.
See, you know,
No,
you only got a certain amount of characters. What I was trying to say is, you know, you don't know what do you want your legacy to be. I want to be more than a guy who created a few cool songs, or was able to memorize the lines and have decent performances in film projects. I want to be someone who impacts a lot of people's lives in a positive way. So I'm a little more conscious with the things I'm doing in business to try and give back and make a difference.
This is a 50 that I've never seen before, guys. Seriously, like this is a great message that you're giving out to the people.
Yeah, I had to figure out a whole new approach since you brought Wayne Brady up here before I got. Can't try to joke when the comedians is there first.
Yeah. You're still a jokester.
Yeah, you know, I try to enjoy myself, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I do believe life is short, and because humans are habit forming and we look forward to the future, we don't want to think about it. We probably all got bank accounts looking, everybody here. You know what I mean? But tomorrow's not promised, you know, so we got to be conscious of today. Like, I actually learned meditation from Deepak Chopra.
I saw that video.
Yeah, he taught me some meditation and trying to teach me how to, you know, live in the moment.
Didn't he also take a shot of your Street King drink in that video too?
Yeah, he did.
See,
yeah.
that was part of it, right?
That was a part of the marketing in me. He never did no commercial before. I got
Yeah,
him to
that's
do
what
it,
I'm
though.
saying. Now, what are you expecting to do kind of the rest of your time out here at CES? I mean, I know you have a good time.
I do.
Yeah.
I enjoy myself every time I walk around. CES is like taking a look at the future, you know? I looked at some of the TVs, and it showed me like 3D and 4D televisions that you don't need glasses for, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, what did you do to my eye? If we had to wear glasses to get this effect, and now I can see it without the glasses, what exactly is that I'm looking at, you know?
Did you see those? You saw the big video walls?
Yeah, those are LEDs.
Yeah.
Like, we use that on tour, so, you know, I know what that is. Don't try to play me, Bunny.
I wasn't. I was just asking if the man saw it.
Nah, I know what that is.
All right, man. Well,
Yeah.
we just want to say thank you, for coming out stage, coming and hanging out again, busting me out a little bit
It's
again,
exciting,
right?
man. We have
Right?
fun every time.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you guys, just really amazing stuff. 50, thanks for all your work and everything that you're doing with technology and bringing, meals to hungry people. It's great stuff, all right?
It's cool, right? We're
All right.
going to keep it going.
All right.
CES 2012.
There you go. All right, make some noise for 50, guys. Come on.